Good morning. The shot that you're seeing right now, I know it just looks like a door, but this, hold on. This thing right here is Carla Marie's nose piercing cam, which we'll be using later on. And there's Hannah.
Wait, we
Pikachu.
can show people what we see.
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like everyone always wants to know what it looks like. Well, actually, this is the first day with this setup. Anthony did all of this yesterday.
Yeah, then decided to not work this morning.
There's the GoPro, and then the screen is behind it, and then the chat's not, actually, it doesn't normally look like this. The chat will be up in a second.
Yeah, unfortunately this morning I was troubleshooting for the past 40 minutes. So, welcome to the Carla Marie and Anthony show. We'll put this back up on the camera, on the screen.
There you go.
And we will save that light for your nose piercing
I'm excited.
events.
Mic isn't working. What mic isn't working?
What about now?
You sound muffled.
What about now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's truly incredible.
Should be working now.
Okay, how about... That's better.
Okay.
You know what's funny, though? I would say that this many things actually did go wrong when we were on the radio, but we were able to, fill the moments with music most times.
Yeah, we could go to, a commercial early or hit a song. Yeah, here we're just hanging. That's it. We just got to hope that people hang out with us. So we are at 83% of the hype train.
Ooh.
Do you have a shot?
Should I tell you what it is? Or
Yeah.
do we? Okay. So today, I hid this. I don't know if you saw it. Do you know what this is, Anthony?
Oh, this is The Rock's tequila, Terramana, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Make sure. It is Dwayne
Sweet.
The Rock Johnson's tequila, and we are going to take it with a dash.
Just
of
tequila and
hot
hot sauce?
Yeah.
Hannah, are you going to join us?
She sure is. There are 3 shot glasses here.
All right. And then you're going to stab Carla Marie in the face?
Yes.
All right. I feel like, and I get it, he's done a very good job of, there is his signature on here. I was going to say, there's no, rock signage on it, which I feel like is a missed opportunity.
No, because then it's The Rock, what's his name? Ryan
Gosling? Reynolds?
Yeah. He's got the truck with his face on it. It's too much.
Well, I'm sure there are ads with The Rock holding the bottle.
I know. I like how nice it is. Look
it is a good-looking bottle.
The Rock ain't paying for this, though.
And I don't know if Ricky is in here, but people are saying happy belated birthday to Ricky. Oh, she is. Is she going to watch you get your face stabbed?
Yeah, her and Erica both separately texted me this morning after they got the newsletter and said, "Are you actually getting your nose pierced today?"
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, if we say, other than going live, because we never know if the cameras or the tech is going to work, if we say we're going to do something, we're going to do it.
Oh, they thought I was joking. I don't know. But Erica is the kind of, I'd say the thing that pushed me to the point of okay, I definitely want to do this someday.
Erica's the thing?
She has her nose pierced, and I'm we kind of have the same face, shape, features.
I don't think you guys have the same features at all.
Well, I guess we're going to find out. Anyway, The Rock did tell you once that he owes you a shot of tequila.
He does.
So
but
I guess
did
this
not,
is it.
No. He is buying me a shot of tequila.
Yeah.
At some point in my life.
Okay.
Does Hannah know the story? So if Hannah doesn't know the story, that means no one knows the story.
That's not true, but okay.
So when the first Jumanji movie, the first remake of Jumanji came out, it was right around Christmas time. And after we opened all our presents and stuff on Christmas morning, my brothers and I decided to go see the movie with all of my cousins. Carla Marie came along as well. Did you have any family members there?
No, my family said, I'm not going to the movies on Christmas.
Okay. So it ended up being about 12 people, and I paid for everybody to go to the movies.
What
and
a guy.
all the snacks and everything like that. So I took a picture of everyone.
That radio money.
Yeah, that's not happening this year. I tweeted a picture of everyone at the movie with the movie background, and The Rock actually responded, or someone from his account responded and said, very generous of you, something like that, and I owe you a shot of tequila next time I see you. So I'm just holding out. It's one of the few tweets I haven't deleted. Every month or so I go through and just delete all of my tweets.
Seems sus. That's a red flag. That truly, if someone was I'm in a relationship with a guy and he deletes things off of his social media all the time, I'd be red flag.
That's because you're old.
What?
You see what the kids do these days on Instagram?
I hate it.
Yeah, see? You're just old, you know? I mean, you go to any person's Instagram under like 25, and there's like 3 pictures.
I don't know why they do that.
They just delete all the old ones. Everything's in the stories.
Everything's in the stories.
It is. Everything's in the stories.
Okay.
Yeah. Eats and Tweets said, I delete everything.
Yeah, she's probably Gen Z. How old are you, Dre?
We got a hello from Lancaster. What's going on? Z from NYC gifted 100 bits. Oh, and we made Hype Train level 5, Carla Marie. Exactly 100% of Hype Train level 5 according to our screen here.
Based on the last few weekends of my life, it only feels right to be drinking with Hannah this morning. Because
Oh yeah, this is three weeks in a row now.
well, this
Right?
weekend I was like, Hannah, I need a break from you. I can't. And she went to Marymore Theater and went to the OAR concert and might still be struggling from it. I will say I needed this weekend to recoup. Ooh, how much is a shot? I'm gonna go there.
Let's go like a little less than half. Thank you to everyone who got us through Hype Train level 5, by the way. Appreciate that very,
ooh,
very
I'm
much.
dripping. Hannah sent me a photo of her sleeping on a bench this weekend. So,
Sometimes you gotta sleep on a bench.
but yeah, we did emo night together. Then we did Kenny Chesney together.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you what, I don't think I've gotten home from a night out with Hannah before 4 a.m.
No, that doesn't happen. Ricky says hello to Hannah. And all of you guys, my friend Hannah also says, Ricky, I miss you. So there we go. Everyone's hanging out in the chat.
Oh, yeah, Hannah is my friend Hannah in the chat.
My nose piercer, Hannah.
No, she is my friend Hannah, the traveling piercer.
Okay, so are you putting the hot
Oh,
sauce in or
shoot,
what?
shoot,
How much
shoot.
hot sauce we're using?
A dash.
Just so like a little plop?
Yeah.
I've never had a tequila and hot sauce. I feel like it's a pretty popular combination, though.
Let me just make sure. 1 dash. I know, Seattle Cocktail Club.
What is a dash? What constitutes a dash? Just like is it a sprinkle,
Is that a
splash?
dash, Hannah?
You could put 2 dashes in mine.
I did.
I mean, there you go. That's a dash. Now, I feel like you were supposed to mix it.
No.
No?
Sir.
Are you sure?
I read the instructions today.
Read the instructions right now.
Pour tequila into a shot glass. Add 1 dash of hot sauce.
Okay. Ah, man. Neon Climber, I was down the beach and had an oyster tequila shot.
I can
Hot
smell
sauce,
it.
oyster, and tequila? Like, did you put the oyster in the shot glass or did you take the shot from the oyster shell? How would that work?
B-Delp said, hot sauce makes me vomit. My parents used to make me drink it as a punishment.
That's pretty hilarious, actually.
Your butthole probably burned. What happened?
Just making sure the background's still working. So
I can't deal with any more.
I spent a lot of time this weekend making some adjustments. And I actually did test out everything again last night, and it all worked. But one of the things we're doing is that screen behind us is now controlled by this phone. So I can change the background if I need to. I don't know why I would need to do that, but I can.
I love that Jen and Jen and Claire habit. Jen and Claire are saying, just going off of a dash, you just fold it in.
You fold it in? Huh?
Hannah got it.
I don't know what that is.
All my Schitt's Creek fans. When the whole scene when they're cooking and Moira's reading the recipe to David and she says you fold it in. They go back and forth over what it's folding it in. It's the same as a dash.
All right.
Okay, Anthony. I mean, you would think at this point. I've
It's
watched
like-
it 4 times.
It's not really mixing. It's just at the bottom.
Coagulated at the bottom. But I think when you shoot it, it'll go.
I hope so.
Hannah, put your arm in.
Otherwise, it's just warm
So
tequila.
we cheers each other.
Cheers.
Cheers the camera. Hit the table. Ah,
That one was a little more difficult than I
Woo!
anticipated.
Actually, it was easier.
The tequila's good. The Terramana is a good tequila. I like it, but maybe
Oh, that afterburn.
maybe it was an extra shot of hot sauce I asked.
You asked?
Asked for.
I just need a
Woo!
hot. Should that have been chilled?
Probably, yeah. You left it out the whole time, huh? No chilling of the tequila. It burns. Oh, my brother brings up a good point. So if you're reading the chat and you're seeing someone mention a doo-doo shot, a doo-doo shot is something we were introduced to in Lebanon when my brothers and I all went on a family trip.
I gotta go to this place.
And I believe a doo-doo shot is hot sauce, maybe tequila, and pickle juice.
No, is that a pickleback?
It's called a doo-doo shot? But that is a shot? Oh, pickle juice alone is great, yeah. But this was called a doo-doo shot from what I remember. Also, shout out to the Lebanese national basketball team who just came in second in the Asia Cup. Oh, so Justin said it is hot sauce, vodka, and olive
Ooh,
brine.
I think I would like that.
We ripped so many doo-doo shots. It was so
many
good.
doo-doo shits. You could definitely say, because you love saying shits instead of shots by accident.
The only similarity between what we did today was the hot sauce.
Okay.
A doo-doo shot is vodka, not tequila, hot sauce, and olive brine.
Hot sauce and whiskey is called a buffalo fart? Stop it. We need a week.
I've actually heard of that.
Seattle Cocktail Club. We need a week of the most ridiculously named drinks.
That's like one of my favorite bars that I loved taking people to
Anthony
when I
ripped doo-doo
lived
shits.
in Jersey. Was a really tiny bar in New York called Barcelona Bar. And I remember telling Carla Marie, where were you going? Because I didn't go with you.
It was an episode of My Day Friday. Pretty sure. And you're just telling me one of my favorite bars is
Yes.
Barcelona Bar. And I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast or not. And I was like, I don't understand. Like, what is a Barcelona? Like a saloon? And you're like, what do you mean? I'm like bar, Salona.
No, and I was trying to say Barcelona, like Barcelona,
Spain.
the city. Yeah. Yeah.
But I was brain wet.
The radio fam, I've heard of a duck fart. I've heard of a duck fart too. What is that?
I feel like it's creamy.
It's a creamy
is.
shot?
All right? What? Bailey's. I knew it.
Let's see. Duck fart shot. What do we got here?
I'm struggling right now. That was a lot of Can you be drunk and get your nose pierced? Okay, good. I'm sure
This
it
is so
happens
stupid.
often.
I put duck fart shot into Google, right? You know how it always gives you like the popular questions? People also ask, what can you mix screwball with? Where was the duck fart invented? How many calories are in a duck fart? And what is in a duck fart shot? Why is that the fourth option? All right, Kahlua, Bailey's, and whiskey. Ooh. That's not, well,
Oh.
Bailey's, Kahlua, and whiskey sounds pretty bad.
Wait, going back to the pickleback shots. What is that?
Yes.
Whiskey and pickles? Pickle juice?
Yeah, which is also called a buffalo fart.
No, really?
Maybe if you take it with Buffalo Trace.
Okay, all I know was the only time I ever called out of work at Elvis Duran in the Morning Show in my 6 years there was because the day before I played bingo at a bar in Hoboken on a Sunday and ripped pickleback shots all day,
Yeah.
then helped you, took two of my friends, we went and covered for your baseball team. I had no business putting a bat
Carla
in my
Marie
hands.
was barely able to run to first.
I was like running around the bases like,
So
and then I called out the next day, and it was the same day Ryan Seacrest showed up to Elvis's show and hung out, and I will till this day regret calling out of work, and that I think is why I never called out.
but to say that he hung out is a little bit of a stretch. He
I know,
walked through, said hello, and left. He wasn't like, oh, Elvis, let's
did
hang out. I think
eventually
he was
meet
on the
him.
air with Elvis for a little bit, but that was it.
I eventually did meet him, but
A buffalo fart, by the way, bourbon whiskey, Tabasco sauce, and half and half cream.
no, I would poop myself.
Well, you'd have a buffalo fart at least, at the very, very least. And then a pickleback is not mixed. You have to take the shot of whiskey and then the shot
Yes.
of pickle juice.
Yeah.
Which I agree with Hannah. Pickle juice is amazing. Have you ever just had pickle juice like for fun, not as
No,
a shot?
You do.
I used to save my pickle jars, and I remember watching.
Doesn't it like make you skinny or something? People say.
No, but I mean, if you only drink that, probably. If that's all you are taking in, then yes. But I remember years and years ago, I was watching a college football game, and it may have been Louisiana, one of the Southeast teams had big jars of pickle juice on the sidelines, and that's what they were drinking instead of Gatorade.
Your brother just said that.
Yep. It's basically like
Good for
or
but
homemade Gatorade.
if I had a hangover and I sipped pickle juice, I think I would.
You'd be surprised. It's a lot more refreshing than you'd think it was.
Do we have pickles? I think we have olives.
We had pickles for a while, but you bought they were like,
butter.
yeah, the butter. I don't like those.
It was an accident. Okay,
Yeah.
guys.
Just give me a classic.
A New
good
York
pickle.
dill. Like,
Oh my god.
do you like the slice or the pickle the whole? Anthony eats his pickles like this.
I do. No, I used to. There was a deli next to my house, the
Wait.
Parkwood Deli,
Okay, hold on.
and I don't know if they sell them anymore. But in Jersey, New York, Connecticut, you'll get like the delis with it's just a big jar of pickles on the countertop.
Yeah, we used to have that at Bagel Bistro, and then I gotta get my tongs to take it out.
And the pickles are like a foot long.
Yes. Okay, wait.
Like they would make Subway jealous.
Jersey people, North Jersey people will remember this, and I've had this conversation with your mom, and she remembered it.
Okay.
Romance Emporium was off
Why
of,
were you talking to my mom about Romance Emporium?
It was off of Route 3 in Clifton, New Jersey.
Okay.
It was the ultimate department store. Like the department store you see from old school movies. It had clothes for men and women.
Romance
Massive store.
Emporium?
Yeah, I don't know why it was called that. It had a candy store, like
Okay.
kiosk, kind of like a massive candy store, and a deli. And the deli had 25-cent pickles. And my friend Nicole and I, her mom would always go shopping there, and we would be like, pickle time. And we would go buy a pickle, and you'd
You
get
guys
it.
are cool.
We would just order a pickle for 25 cents, and it would be in like a bag, and we'd walk around the store.
Yeah, they'd give you that like paper, that like wax paper bag, right? That way it didn't drip out the bottom, and then you'd end up with a bunch of pickle juice in the bottom of the pouch.
Yes.
But yeah, the New Jersey, New York pickles. We'll call them New York pickles because I feel like in most New York delis, you'll see it more than New Jersey.
By the way, if you tuned in, I am getting my nose pierced at some point. We got all the stuff here,
We'll do it in about. We'll start it at 8:40 our time.
and we're gonna ask Hannah a bunch of questions about piercings and all the things. But one thing I did want to bring up. So last week we talked about how old men walk around like this, right?
Yes, with their hands behind their back.
We were talking about that, and someone randomly came across a reel of a little kid doing it, and was like, oh my God, we couldn't figure out why my son was walking around like this, and we realized it was his grandpa, and they shared it with us, and we posted it. Well, your mom responded and said you used to walk around like that as a kid, which you said on the show your grandpa always used to walk around like that.
I believe it 100%.
And your mom was like, Anthony used to walk around like this all the time as a baby, mimicking his grandpa.
It makes sense. I specifically remember my dad's dad walking around like that. I don't.
Well, your mom would also talk about your dad's dad.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I have two immigrant grandfathers, right? Like I have my one grandfather emigrated from Palestine, the other emigrated from Lebanon. I don't remember my Palestinian grandfather walking around like that, but I definitely remember my Lebanese grandfather walking around like that. I'm assuming they were both old and Middle Eastern, so they both did it at some point. Let's see.
Karina from New York. They say that a person that loves pickles always marries or befriends someone who hates pickles.
Okay. How do you feel about pickles?
I'm okay with pickles.
Okay. Well,
but I'm not like.
you heard it here first. We're breaking up.
To the island I go. I used to buy you pickles at the little cafe downstairs, the radio station. Remember?
Oh
there's
yeah,
a
they
video
would have
of
the
me-
big pickles too. Actually, they had some big pickles down there. They did.
That's what she said.
My friend's dog is named Pickle May.
Named by one of her kids.
Let's see, Marie's. I'm just trying to go through everything
Okay.
here in the chat. According to my brother, my Palestinian grandfather also did walk around like that. He can confirm.
I think their arms just get heavy after all these years.
I think it is kind of comfortable. And it makes you stand up straight. It's a little militant, though.
I feel like it's.
Like it feels like I'm in the military.
Yeah, maybe. But it's also a better option than walking around with your hands in your pants. Because your hands in your pockets.
Everything is a better option than walking around with your hands in
I
your
mean,
pants.
like, because you walk around in your pockets, it's kind of like you're.
I feel like that's kind of cowboyish.
Yeah.
You're walking around like a cowboy. Like maybe the thumbs
this
out.
just means you're annoyed or closed off.
Well,
Like,
no one walks with their arms folded.
sure people do.
People are walking like this. Go do a lap. Go walk around like it's not comfortable.
Sure is. How is behind your back comfortable?
This up here is not a way people walk. Anyway, it is 8:40.
Blech.
It is time for Carla Marie to get her nose
I
pierced.
gotta pee before I do this.
All right, go pee. Hey, you want to hop in here?
Yeah, have Hannah do things. If you do want headphones.
They're not necessary. You can hear me. You're good.
So my friend Hannah, before she jumps in, tell the story of Hannah, but also Hannah used to be on the radio, and that's not how we met, which
You
is
say
so exciting.
Tell the story of Hannah?
How we met her.
Oh, she's being attacked by Pikachu. It just fell off the top of the couch. And that's what Pikachu does when you take a spot. So Carla Marie will be getting her nose pierced right here behind us. Hey, can you close that? But normally Pikachu hangs out in the corner. Now he's over there, and he decided to attack Hannah. Good morning, Hannah.
Good morning.
How are you?
Great.
So actually, it is a fun fact that you did work in radio. How long were you working in radio? You were
7
on an
years.
actual morning show.
Yep. I started as an intern,
Okay.
much like you guys, and I was an intern for a long time. And then I ended up being the promotions director, got my own show, and then I was on the morning show
And where was this?
in Wisconsin. So Madison Market.
So Madison, what kind of radio was it?
It was 105.9 The Hog, everything that rocks.
Wow, look at that. Still remembers the call letters, the tagline,
Of
everything.
course.
We need to turn your mic up or get a little closer. Using the same mic for different people is always interesting because everyone has a little bit of a different approach. Like Carla Marie is usually right here on her microphone, which is unnecessary, but that's what she does. So we make it work. Do you have the tools that you're going to use? Where are they?
Everything's right behind me. I have it all set
What do
up.
you stab her nose with? Can we see it?
I can get a different one.
Okay. Oh, because it has to be like packaged, right? Or like closed off, sanitary.
It's just this very small, cute little guy.
So you'll just stab that right in her nose.
Just like,
Like, what do you
No, there's
use
a
to
cork.
poke?
there's a cork.
But what, you poke it with your hand?
Yep. Just go straight through.
Like it's
And
not
then
a gun.
just whoop.
What's the whoop? You spin it?
Yeah, so the best part about these is
Yeah,
that
can you open it
the
up or
Sure, yeah, I can open it up. I'll throw it away anyways.
and then just put it really close to the
Why?
camera?
Just put your gloves on.
Well, no, because I have 50 of them.
Yeah, I think there's enough.
I think there's plenty.
Anthony's next.
Anybody else?
Nope.
Let's swing by.
I'm not nervous yet, but
So
the
it
fact
is-
that there's no gun,
So it is
like,
freehand.
It's just Hannah's strength.
Yep.
That's not
Can you
pointy.
see this?
Yeah, that doesn't look pointy.
Can I poke
The
that?
other end is pointy.
Oh, can I touch
Well,
it?
let's see the pointy end.
We're throwing this out.
Oh, that is very pointy.
Fucking sharp.
That is very pointy.
You
Wow.
want it to be very sharp.
Wait, Michelle wants her nose pierced. Come on over.
I thought you had your nose
We're
pierced.
just going to start playing Christina Aguilera on the street and just
Like
come
a-
on over.
like a piercing
Oh,
pagoda.
like Genie in a bottle. She
Well, that
definitely-
too.
Christina had her nose pierced.
So the cool thing about this too is it's just one motion, goes all the way through, and the jewelry actually goes in the end. So you don't have to like push it through, then push something else through.
Wait, so can I touch it?
Yeah, go ahead. It's got a little
Oh.
it came off. It's like this.
So this
to
whole
protect you.
rod is going to go through her nose,
Yeah,
like-
whole thing.
point to point, end to end.
Yes, it's gonna go into a cork, which I'm gonna put inside of her nose, and then it just goes all the way through, like one fell swoop.
Okay, so why don't we do this? Why don't you position her? We'll leave this over here out of the way. Why don't you position Carla Marie where you need her, and
Yeah.
then we'll adjust everything, and we'll start. Because I do have this other screen that I got to get ready.
Okay.
There we go. Nope.
My biggest fear is that I'm gonna hate it.
You're not gonna
Well,
hate
then you
it.
just
I've
take it
been
out.
wearing fake ones.
Yeah.
But then you just take it out, right?
Yeah, you just
I'm
take it
gonna-
out.
So we're gonna be on New Day Northwest tomorrow.
And?
Or is it gonna be
Talk into this one.
swollen?
No.
So
Well,
she'll look
it'll-
normal on TV
Yeah,
tomorrow.
100%.
Yes, Hannah's done this before. She's a certified piercer in what state?
Wisconsin, where I'm
But-
from.
But you don't need to be a certified piercer here.
No, we
So-
looked into the laws.
There's
We're good.
No rules.
It's like we're doing like sleepover party situation right now.
All right.
We're even gonna layer on the couch.
Apparently, my cousin Michelle wants the other side of her nose pierced. She has one side pierced at the moment.
Okay, well.
Well, Michelle, when you're up here,
Do you have any questions? Like, do you want to know anything beforehand?
I mean, I've obviously asked you a lot. We're doing what size?
It's an 18 gauge needle.
And that's the smallest?
Well, it's not the smallest, but that's the size of the jewelry. That's a standard size of the jewelry. You could go smaller, but the jewelry that I have is not that small.
Okay, and I have to go stud first.
Yes, it's recommended because if you do a hoop right away, it'll bump, yeah.
you can get caught
It
on
could
things.
get caught on stuff.
What if you have the hoop and one of your cats hooks it and rips it out?
That
Exactly.
will 100% happen. So when can I switch to like a hoop if I want to hoop, or switch the jewelry at all?
You want it to be as healed as it will possibly be. If you get a little antsy, it's okay. You could maybe do it a week early, but it's anywhere between 4 and 6 weeks.
Oh,
I think you could deal with that.
4 to 6 weeks. When I got this pierced for my birthday last year, they were like, all right, it'll take a year.
Oh,
was
yeah,
last
because
year?
that's a lot of cartilage.
March
Oh.
2021.
All right, well, go
Wait,
mess it
I
up.
have more questions. How much cartilage is in my nose?
None.
Oh, what is it?
Skin.
Skin and what?
No.
Well, no, there's cartilage like the inside of your nose.
Yeah,
like
we're not
Yeah,
bridge,
but not on the
Yeah, this
outside.
part is just skin. I
Ugh,
thought.
I'm so excited, but like also.
It's like what are the bottom of your ears made out of? Same stuff.
All right, now you are.
Okay, so my only like I love getting things.
I don't have an
pierced, and
accent.
I love tattoos. I enjoy this, but my concern always is that I'm gonna be like, when it's happening.
Well, please don't do that.
okay, has that happened before?
No. I have had somebody pass out before.
That's what it's very hot in this
You have
room.
into a microphone.
Very hot in this room.
It's a very real thing. So that's the reason that you have people lay down is it's very, very difficult to pass out if you're laying down.
Can she die?
No.
Okay.
Unless she has a heart attack from it. How are you feeling today?
Did you take any energy supplements this morning?
I did.
Is your heart
Did you
racing?
eat?
No. Should I eat something?
No, it's okay.
Then why'd you ask?
Because I just want to make sure she's not going to barf on me.
Oh, that's actually a good
I'm
question.
hungry,
Okay.
but my heart rate is 100.
That makes sense.
I think you'll be okay then.
That's high.
Yeah, but you're nervous. It's
My
hot in
resting
here.
is like 60.
Okay. Well, okay, let's go.
I need
Get
to-
set.
All right, we're going to get ready.
Maybe
Diana
another
in
shot.
Vermont said, my eyes watered a lot, but I didn't move, and I thought I would. She is still recovering from her nose piercing.
Eyes water is what I've heard of, and okay.
Fajita said, I have zero pain tolerance and my nose is pierced. Do it.
I'm
Alright.
sending this link to my family.
So I've got this camera set for when this actually happens.
Guys, say goodbye to my nose. Ooh, ooh. Are you? What if Anthony? What if you don't like me like this?
Nothing changes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to film it on my phone a little bit, maybe.
So I'm trying to think. I don't think we can get a microphone over there at the moment.
Do you want us to yell?
You can talk
No.
louder. It'll be a little echoey, but that'll help.
I should have laid there.
Where? You can still do that, maybe. No, because then we have to move everything.
So where's my head going? Here? What's that?
So here, you can use this camera for now, Carla Marie.
Put the light on.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let's go a little. There we go.
We're doing right side. I don't know why we decided that, but I want that side. Yeah, because if I take a picture, it's that side.
Is that your good side?
Sure.
So the right side of her nose.
Sides are my good side?
Huh?
I said both sides are my good side.
I was going to say.
Oh, sorry guys. I did not realize that this was. Okay. A poll will see him pass out.
Oh, Ricky's back. She had a music meeting, and now she is ready for the piercing. We waited for Ricky to get back, so now we can actually do this.
What music are they
Oh,
having?
apparently there are 240 people watching this right now.
That's a lot.
Hurry up.
I better not mess up.
I mean, or you better mess up and make this worth it.
Oh shoot.
I got it. You don't have to hold it.
Oh, thank goodness.
You thought you were gonna have to hold it the whole time?
Yeah.
No, I'll film.
This is our pen that we're going to mark
Make people barf.
mark her with. They can
You
see
can show
on
it
this
to
one.
this one.
I'm standing.
Yeah, this is a closer camera
Let
if
the
you want to use this.
professional work, Carla Marie.
When's the last time besides yesterday that you pierced someone's nose?
Probably like 7 years before that. My neighbor asked me to do hers last night, so.
How did that go?
Awesome. It was
Are you
great.
sure?
She wanted
Is she still? Can we speak to her? Is she around?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
hit her
Just
up.
wanted- that was just a test to make
She's
sure
not
she's
dead.
still around. You know. Ooh, this is fun, Carla Marie. Hail Jean 666 said, "I got my nose piercing caught on a blanket and ripped it out."
So that's a very real thing. If you're looking to get your nose pierced and you do get the stud right away, which is also recommended, be very careful of terry cloth anything because all it is little loops and it'll
Ooh.
rip it straight out of your face.
Oof.
Oh, there's a loop.
You're fine.
So
Right.
Carla Marie's gonna have to lay down, right?
Not yet.
So wherever you want to be. I'm,
Side,
yep.
right?
Okay.
So should I sit this way?
Sit this way. But I'm gonna mark it right now.
I'm trying to film everything and do this at the same time.
Why are you shaking? Are you nervous?
No, it's just like approaching you. Is that where you want it? Does that look good?
I guess.
What do you guys think?
I mean, we can't really see
I
it
think
here.
that looks
Let me.
great.
So that little dot is where it's gonna go.
Yep. We gotta let it dry for a minute. And I'm gonna wash it off.
Wash it off.
Well, yeah, because you don't want a little dot underneath it.
But then how are you gonna know where to put it?
I can see. I'm not blind.
Angela said my stomach is in knots for her.
Oh, that's stinking. Oh, my makeup's gonna come off.
It's fine, blood on you.
It's okay, you can take it off.
Okay, good.
Oh, what's
Cats
this?
are crying for you.
I know.
Oh, where is the stud? Can we see that?
Yeah, it's in this little cup behind me and some sterile solution.
Oh, it is sterilizing at the moment. I feel like we should have had some dramatic music.
Dun, 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 dun.
Who wants to be our Twitch producer? Anyone out there?
Hannah.
Somebody?
Hannah has a real job.
Yeah, but she could do the show in the morning. Oh, first time chat.
Oh, here we go. So it is in there. Wait, that's the that looks like a bent nail.
Yeah.
Why does it look
I
like a
found
bent
it
nail?
in my dad's shed.
Oh.
Freddie Marie does not know this is happening, by the way.
Is he watching?
What's happening?
I'm putting a mark in your nose.
Wait,
And then I'm gonna lay
wait,
you
wait,
down.
show that.
Okay.
Okay, go.
I got you. Don't worry. So right now the cork is going in Carla Marie's
Okay,
nose.
COVID test.
All right, now I'm gonna have you lay down.
Okay, but how I get out of situations that scare me is I breathe in my nose, in and out.
You're gonna suck a cork up your nose.
Yeah, that's.
A head here.
I'm gonna put the pillow behind you.
All right, so I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna get out of this seat. Hold on.
Otherwise, are they gonna be staring at my butt?
No. I'll.
Are you nervous, Anthony?
Am I nervous? Why would I be nervous?
All right.
I got my hoochie daddy shorts on. Hello, everybody.
Am I gonna bleed everywhere?
Well, you might.
What?
Turn your head this way as far as you can.
Hannah, this is officially frightening.
All the way.
This way, like I'm laying on my
Sure,
side.
you can lay on your
Oh.
side if you want, if that's comfortable.
Sure.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get everything else ready. You have a couple of minutes.
Minutes.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna want this because your eyes are gonna water. I just have to get the needle and the jewelry
Hold up for a
ready.
second.
Am I talking and you're just staring at my butt?
Here, I will move the camera so not everyone is staring at your butt.
Thank you.
Hold 1 second.
I mean, unless we want to turn this into an OnlyFans.
Hey, we could use.
No,
it.
we're not making enough money for an OnlyFans right now. Let's see. Someone said, "Why is she laying down?" And I think that's a precaution just so in case she passes out, right?
Yeah, it's in case she passes out.
Okay.
I also feel like it's harder for me to jolt away.
I mean,
It's harder to
you're
run.
not gonna escape. I have a needle near your face. It's in your best interest
Plus-
to stay still.
There's a chair in your way anyway. Don't run.
Has anyone else ever put a cork up their nose?
Here, hold on. Let me make some adjustments here to the screen.
I might fall asleep.
You could take a nap if you wanted to.
All right, so once we pierce it, I'm gonna have her stay there for a couple of minutes to make sure that she doesn't get queasy or so that she can get her bearings together. Otherwise, we're almost ready to go.
Okay.
All right, your minutes are off. That was like 60 seconds.
Well, okay, hold on.
Do you think that like the Seattle piercing community is gonna get mad that you're doing this?
They can fight me.
Okay, so now it's just the shot of Carla Marie. If you would like to see the shot, it is right there.
That's perfect.
My arm's tired.
Okay, well, I'll hold the camera then.
It's okay. You're
That
exerting
thing's heavy.
energy.
This
When you
is-
get nervous, do things get heavy?
I don't know.
No, you're just things get heavy when you're weak. So there's Carla Marie, laying down, getting ready for her shot. And by her shot, I mean her nose piercing.
What is this?
Hannah, this is Hannah's set up over here.
Does anybody want to know what I'm doing?
Yes. Here.
So, if you're curious, so we put A&D ointment on the needle so it slides through better and doesn't get caught anywhere.
Like WD-40?
Like a thermometer in a
Yeah.
baby's butt.
Exactly. But that's gross. So I'm ready if you are.
All right. Carla Marie,
Shit.
are you ready?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna,
This thing moved, I think, a bit.
that's okay. I'll move it. I'm just going to ask you to keep breathing. Okay? It definitely moved. All right. So you're going to feel a pinch, and then I'm going to have you exhale with it. So I'm going to have you tell you to breathe in here in a second. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, breathe in. And out. And that's it.
Whoa. How you feeling?
It's in. Breathe, 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 breathe. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath because you'll pass out. Breathe. I don't hear you.
Oh,
Are
I'm
you
breathing.
Okay, good.
My eyes are burning.
Yep. Okay, you can pat them with your. There you go.
All right, we got
My
it.
nose is pierced. Holy shit. Oh, I filmed that sideways.
That was very fast. And is that, what are you doing now?
I'm just dabbing it to make sure that it's not. Oh, you got a little bit of blood. If you don't like blood, go away.
I won't zoom in on the blood.
Otherwise, it's perfectly fine.
Carla Marie, how you feeling? She gave the thumbs up.
Are you breathing?
Yes.
Okay.
She is breathing. Hannah has to keep reminding her to breathe.
Very minimal blood.
That's good. Minimal blood sounds like a good thing.
Yeah. Can you feel that in your nose? Okay, good. That's the main thing I was concerned about. Otherwise, she's cute. She's real cute,
All
guys.
right.
Oh, the worst. Oh, I gotta stop.
We're gonna just have you stay there for a minute.
The worst part is the eyes.
Let's talk about the pain level. So from 0 to 10, 10 being the worst.
Right now?
When it happened.
Worst. I don't like that.
So I'm not sure if the mics are picking anything up. Therefore, I'm going.
Okay, there we go. So we're gonna ask her on a scale from 1 to 10 how bad it hurt, and she says
6.
a 6. That's actually really
pretty
good.
What was a COVID test like? 6. So that was on par with a up the nose COVID test.
Seattle COVID test. New Jersey did not go that high up.
Okay, like
I'm more concerned why her eyes are still closed. There we go. Her eyes are open.
Was this the first time you opened your eyes?
Yeah. Well, I looked at it. My eyes do that shit.
What?
They're like tear like. Sorry, I didn't see you.
Oh, I'm not filming anything anymore. There we go. Way to go, Hannah. Good job, Carla Marie. You did so good.
Got a little bit
Good
of blood.
job by Hannah.
Just a little bit of blood. It's
Just
okay.
a little bit.
It's also 1,000 degrees in here.
It is very hot in this room.
I'm actually okay. Maybe I should lay down.
Yeah, Carla Marie's just chilling now. Now, how long will her eyes be watering for?
Everybody's different. So sometimes you get a bleeder. They have to lay down for a long time. Sometimes you get a crier. Sometimes you get a passer outer.
And Carla Marie's been neither. Well, a little bit of blood.
I one time had somebody throw up on me.
What?
Yeah.
Like projectile?
Yeah.
Like in the moment. Why would my
Shortly after. That's the hard part is once your body recognizes that something happened to you, then your body reacts.
Is there a chance her eyes will never open fully again?
Maybe. I don't know. Didn't we say, like, is there a way I could go blind? Isn't that what she asked? Can I go blind from
I
this?
think I asked that. Is there?
No.
Can you see Carla Marie?
I can see when I open them.
Why are you not opening them? Does it still hurt?
No, my eyes do this thing where it makes the wooing sound in my ears.
I'm sorry, what?
Her eyes are making noise in her ears.
Her eyes are talking to her
No,
ears.
the wooing sound.
The wooing sound. Like a woo girl?
Like if you ever get poked in the eye.
And then noises happen?
Oh my god, someone
I don't-
know what I'm talking
Does anybody have this happen
about.
to
Not
you?
wooing, like vibrating sound.
Like woo girl?
No,
That's what I
like-
said.
Like,
Yeah.
like it sounds like an ultrasound.
Scotty said there's not enough money in the world if there's a puke risk.
There's always a puke risk,
All right,
Scotty.
can I sit up?
You can if you want to.
It's up to you.
Slowly.
I'm just so mad I filmed it sideways on my freaking phone.
It's
Can you
okay,
flip
we've-
the video.
He's got to
Oh, you.
You look, you got punched in the eyes because her makeup is running.
Well, we'll show the nose piercing. Other side.
I do look like I got beat up. I feel like a boxer, like in the ring when they're like sticking Q-tips up your nose.
How do you feel?
Great.
All right.
Actually, was not bad at all. Oh my god, my makeup.
Why don't you and Hannah sit down for a second?
Well, can I go to the bathroom and pee and fix my eyes?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Sit down.
Am I gonna fall?
All right.
Don't tell me that.
Let me get the camera back here.
Did you need this notepad? Your cat ate it.
Okay.
That was fun.
That was a lot. I mean, I guess it makes sense that it was quick because why would it take a long time to?
You don't want it to.
Yeah, that I feel like if it's taking a long time, you're doing it wrong.
Mm-hmm. It's just excruciating.
And
I don't
will-
want another shot. That was so gross.
Yeah, I do think that the Terramana was supposed to be chilled in some way, maybe put in the fridge
in
or
any
chilled
way?
with ice. But I will say, and if you missed it before, the shot that we took today when we hit the hype train was tequila and hot sauce. And even though it didn't taste great, mainly because of the hot sauce, I'm trying to remind myself that I just drank warm tequila and hot sauce, and I didn't hate it, which means the tequila is actually pretty good if it was chilled.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was walking to the bathroom to wash my hands, and I burped a little of it
Ooh,
up. So
That's never
I think
good.
we're gonna have a heartburn Monday.
So you actually, obviously, you pierced Carla Marie's nose, Hannah. But your mom is a
Mhm.
tattoo artist. Like she's been a tattoo artist. That's her career,
For
right?
like 30 years.
Have you done tattoos as well?
I have done a part of a tattoo on my husband.
Really? What was it?
Yes. He was getting a large, like, half sleeve, and there wasn't much of a risk of me messing it up.
Was it just like
so-
coloring it in, basically?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did your mom do the tattoo?
Yes, she did.
That's cool.
We're not allowed to go anywhere other than my mom. I'd probably get
And
disowned.
how many tattoos do you have?
I have 6.
And has she done all of them?
Yes.
Wow, that's cool.
Hannah's mom is gonna do tattoos for me.
Yeah, we're gonna get her out here to Seattle and do a tattoo party.
Carla Marie's getting poked by the whole family.
Yeah,
I think that might be the first family I've been poked by.
except for his.
Oh.
Oh, ba-da-da.
No. It's not a family affair.
No, just me, though.
No, just-
All right. How you feeling, Carla Marie?
Great. It's so cute. I just saw it in the mirror.
Are you a fan?
I am.
What color thing is in there?
It's a very pale pink.
Lisa wants to know if she can come to the tattoo party from Jersey. It's a long way to go for a tattoo party. It's gonna be a very
Yeah, but
expensive
it's
tattoo.
Hannah's mom. You look great tattoos for everybody. Oh my god, I can't.
You know what was funny?
Oh my
right
god.
before, so our first radio station here in Seattle was Power 93.3, and
The fact that anyone can ever say our first radio station here.
the first of 3 radio stations that we worked on here in Seattle, 93.3, Power 93.3, and we had this idea. It was, I think, National Tattoo Day was coming up, and we were going to work with a tattoo parlor to basically give out free radio inspired or 93.3 inspired tattoos to people. And there were a bunch of people calling and texting us like, oh, I'll definitely get one. I've got 30 tattoos. I'll get another one.
What's one more?
And thankfully, they took that whole radio station, not just us. They took the whole radio station off the air like a week before
later,
we
yeah.
were going to do it.
Yeah.
So there was a very good chance if they waited a week to do this that people would have been getting their Power 93.3 tattoos, and then the next day the radio station would have been gone, which is actually almost a better story for a tattoo.
But David Woman said, does it hurt? It just it's sore. Like it's not like, oh my god, I'm sitting here, my nose hurts, I don't know what to do. It's sore, but if I scrunch my nose, then I feel it. That's what I just felt it.
But you're good.
I'm good.
Do you have to like sleep on one side?
I
Do
probably
you have to worry about anything?
will, but no. Don't sleep on my so no massages.
Well, no, the massage, you have the hole there.
There's a hole. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I love getting things pierced because it's like anytime I want a tattoo, I'm like, I'm just gonna get something pierced because it kind of fulfills that. Like, I want something permanent, but like I can take it out and it's not as bad. But I thought about this, Vicky, how I sneeze, and I sneeze like 9 times a day.
Well, why don't you read Vicky's message for everybody?
Read it.
Vicky said, now, Carla Marie, you need to take allergy medicine so you don't sneeze as much and blow your nose as much.
I did this morning. Monica from Phoenix says, what happens when I sneeze? I don't know.
Yeah, does it shoot out? Do boogers?
It's not gonna come out. No.
No, do boogers come out of the hole?
No, but boogers get stuck on the stick inside.
Boogers will get stuck inside. I have a lot of boogers. So,
And the stick it's bent, right?
yeah, it's like hooked.
So it's not like a stud in there. It's not like an earring
I
where
always
there's a back.
never understood that, right? As growing up, you have your earrings, and I was like, so there's just a thing poking in your. No, it's like I can't even see it. It's hooked in, kind of.
Okay.
Um,
Does everyone do a hook, or do people sometimes put a little stopper in there? Okay.
Sometimes there's
Sometimes
a
people get a stopper.
so is there a special way I need to now blow my nose? No. Is it gonna bruise? My cousin had a weird reaction. I was telling Hannah this, that it basically turned her nose green, and it was
Like the whole nose, or like the spot where it
the
was
spot
pierced?
where it was, but like around it. So very tiny, like circle, but big enough to notice, and it never went away.
So she has a green dot on her
I
nose.
think, and I don't know if she ends up doing this or not, but you can get it lasered.
Oh, okay. Let's see. There was a question in there. Oh, so Natalie said careful when you shower or after a shower because that's when you forget. So like rubbing your face and stuff like that, I'm assuming, with a towel or soap. Yeah.
Well, like, am I gonna ever not have to worry about that? This
No.
is a for life thing I gotta worry about.
Yeah. So I think we are done today. Thank you for the compliment on the haircut, Felix. Appreciate that. Got that on Thursday, right? Yeah.
Wait, don't get any soap.
Don't get any soap in there.
Apparently, I can't yell. I have saline spray.
For how long?
What's that?
How long does she have to avoid soap on that part of her nose for?
Well, no, you want to use a diluted soap to clean it. So twice a day, she's going to use diluted antibacterial soap to clean it. Otherwise, if you want it to heal a little bit faster, you could use a saltwater rinse, but it also dries out your skin a lot. So it's really up to the individual. It'll take about 4 to 6 weeks for it to heal completely, and then you can change out to whatever else you want to put in it.
Cool.
All right. Well, Hannah, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Carla
Hey,
Marie, how you
Hannah.
feeling?
Great.
She looks great.
I feel like a 90s pop princess.
Was that what you were going for?
Yes.
All right. We are out of here, back tomorrow, and hopefully, if everything works properly tomorrow, I will have a surprise for Carla Marie right here on Twitch,
I
right
love it.
around the same time.
Are we getting matching tattoos?
No. And Hannah will not be back here piercing my nose. So
Damn it. That would I wouldn't like that.
my nose is big enough where it does not need any extra attention.
Can you even see it from there?
My nose?
Oh
See
my.
from space.
It's so cute.
All right, we are out of here. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Thank you for getting us to Hype
Thanks,
Train Level
Hannah.
5. Hannah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Thank you to Seattle Cocktail Club for the alcohol.